Hello all. I am going to make a little video today about tapping for the stress of the world. And so this would be for any of you out there who are feeling stressed, feeling overwhelmed, feeling depressed, feeling really anxious about world events, about politics, about, now I'm an American, so I'm speaking to probably mostly Americans. However, if you're in another part of the world looking at this, and if you have your own political unrest or human rights issues or whatever is going on in your own country, in your own area, that could also apply. If you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed with these circumstances, I want to do some tapping with you because I was definitely feeling this about a week or two ago, and on Facebook I had posted something about feeling overwhelmed and feeling low and down, and a lot of it had to do with current events and things that were going on in the world, race issues, poverty, crime, human rights issues, just all of that was really getting to me. And I had a great session with my tapping person, Deborah, Monday. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, that was yesterday. And one of the things that we talked about was something called integral theory. And she directed me to a podcast of a gentleman that studies that. And that was really, really helpful to me to give me the bigger picture. I need a bigger picture. So for any of you out there that are trying to get a bigger picture or would be interested in a bigger picture, if you go to my Facebook page, which is just my name, I posted the link to that podcast. It's about 50 minutes. I did it while I was cleaning cages and doing my morning chores. Very, very interesting. I'm definitely going to listen to it again as well. But it gave me a different perspective on the debates last night because I watched them and wow. Okay, but I'm not going to get into all that. What I want to get into with you now is doing some tapping on the stress of the world, the stress of world events, the stress of war and conflict and strife and all of that, because for us heart-centered people, it can really get to us. So let's just start some tapping. Tap on the outside of your opposite hand in the karate chop spot. While you say this, even though I'm very stressed by the events of the world, I accept myself. Even though I'm very stressed by the events of the world, I accept myself. Even though I'm very stressed by the events of the world, I accept myself. Oh, and just saying all that like I'm all tight up in my chest. Stressed by the events of the world. Stressed by the events of the world. Under your eye. Stressed by the events of the world. Under your nose, stressed by the events of the world. And as you can see, I've got lots of throat congestion. Chin, stressed by the events of the world. Stressed by the events of the world. Under your arm, stressed by the events of the world. Even though I personally feel overwhelmed at times and feel paralyzed and unable to do anything, and I just feel terrible about everything going on, I accept myself. Even though I feel really awful about all the suffering in the world, I think about all the individual people going through all these terrible situations, and it makes me very sad. I accept myself. Even though I'm overwhelmed by all these situations, I accept myself. Feeling overwhelmed. Feeling overwhelmed. Feeling overwhelmed as an individual. Not sure what to do. But feel like I should be doing something more than I am. And then feeling bad I'm not doing more. Whatever that may be. I don't know. Under your arm. Feeling overwhelmed. Even though I'm overwhelmed. Maybe I am doing something. Maybe the good I do in the world is enough. Maybe the good I do is enough. Even though I feel overwhelmed at times. Feeling overwhelmed. Maybe I'm doing good. I am doing good. Maybe it's enough. Maybe it's enough. I apologize for the lightness and darkness. We're having a light and darkness here because the sun's coming through my window, and obviously we've got some cloud covers, so the sun goes in, the sun comes out. So I feel better, and I felt a lot better after talking to Deborah. She gave me a different perspective. The podcast gave me a different perspective, and I needed that. So I hope that tapping was helpful. Keep tapping on everything. It is really, really useful. I absolutely feel calmer just doing that little bit of tapping. So have a great day. Use your tools. Check in here. Check out my Facebook page for other things. And take care of you. Bye.